For decades, they told the elderly that eggs were the best protein for keeping muscles strong. But what if I told you that this recommendation is leaving millions of people over 60 vulnerable, weak, and dependent? A set of nutritional analyses with thousands of foods revealed something shocking. Among more than 3,000 foods analyzed by the British Journal of Nutrition, eggs did not even rank among the best for preserving muscle mass after the age of 60. And while you trust them blindly, silent muscle loss, sarcopenia, is stealing your strength every night. But before I show you the 10 foods that surpass eggs and can save your independence, I want to make an engagement challenge with you. How old are you today, and what is your biggest fear regarding aging? Is it losing mobility, or depending on someone to help you get up from a chair, or the fear of falling and never being the same again? Comment now with your age and your biggest challenge today. I read every comment, and I will select 10 of you for a personalized response at the end of this video. And if you want to be part of our active longevity community, click the sign up button now. Because what I'm going to reveal today is not just nutrition. It is the protocol for you to continue being the owner of your own body. Why do eggs stop functioning so well after the age of 60? There is a medical phenomenon called anabolic resistance. As we age, our body becomes deaf to the signals of the protein. Your muscle needs a much larger dose of specific amino acids, such as leucine, and from signaling minerals that the egg alone does not provide in the necessary proportion for those who have already passed their 6th decade of life. Nature's England data shows that 1 in 4 adults over the age of 65 suffers from moderate to severe sarcopenia. The problem is that you don't feel pain when you lose muscle. You only feel the result, the walk that becomes slower, the balance that fails when going up a staircase, and that inexplicable tiredness at the end of the day. We are talking about the difference between living with vigor or living in fear. Imagine a Mrs. Margaret, age 72. She ate eggs every day for breakfast, but even so, she felt that her legs were becoming thin and weak. The problem was not the lack of protein, it was the lack of bioavailability and signaling. Today, Margaret walks 5 kilometers a day. The secret? She exchanged the obvious for the strategic. Let's go to the list. Let's get to our list. Food 10, cottage cheese, the night watchman. What it is, a low-fat cheese rich in casein. Why it works? Unlike egg protein, which is absorbed in 2 hours, the casein in cottage takes up to 7 hours to be digested. This is vital for the 60-plus audience because most muscle loss occurs during the overnight fast. If you don't have protein in your blood at 3 in the morning, your body eats its own muscle to survive. Expert tip: mix with pumpkin seeds to enhance magnesium. Food number 9. Organic tofu, the hormonal modulator. Many men avoid tofu, but this is a big mistake. After age 60, systemic inflammation is the biggest enemy of muscles. Tofu contains isoflavones that reduce inflammation and help with bone mineral density. A study from King's College London showed that high-quality soy protein preserves more lean mass in elderly people than whey protein in some cases. Food number 8, chickpeas, the mitochondrial battery. Chickpeas are a favorite in the blue zones. Why? Because they combine protein with low glycemic carbohydrates and a massive dose of manganese. Manganese is what makes your mitochondria, the power plants of the cells, function. Without strong mitochondria, your muscle is like a car without a battery. Food 7, sardines, blue gold, and the power of grasp. Sardines are better than salmon for people over 60. They have more calcium, more vitamin D, and more omega-3. Omega-3 acts as a lubricant for protein synthesis. Study: elderly individuals who consume sardines 3 times a week have a grip strength 12% higher. And remember, grip strength is the biggest predictor of how long you will live. Food number 6, millet, painso, the mineralizer. Millet is an ancestral grain that the modern world has forgotten. It is rich in silicon and magnesium. Silicon is what keeps the tendons and ligaments that attach muscle to bone. If your tendon is weak, your muscle cannot exert force. Millet reconstructs the structure that supports the muscle. Food number 5, mussels, the marine multivitamin. Mussels are the number 1 source of vitamin B12 on the planet. Vitamin B12 is what allows the nerves to communicate with the muscles. If you feel that your reflexes are slow or that you trip easily, your B12 may be low. The muscle restores the reaction speed you had at 40 years old. Food number 4, nori, the algae of cellular youth. This food surprised the researchers from Oxford. Nori contains bioactive peptides that block myostatin. Myostatin is the protein that tells your body to stop growing muscle. Oh, nori disables this brake, allowing you to gain lean mass even at 80 years old. Food number 3, spirulina, the 100% absorption fuel. Spirulina contains 60% pure protein. For a mature digestive system, which often has low gastric acidity to digest meat or eggs, spirulina is the salvation. It is absorbed almost instantly, sending amino acids directly into the bloodstream. Immediate absorption. Food number 2, tiger nuts, the secret to nitric oxide. They're not nuts, they're tubers. They are the greatest natural source of arginine, which the body converts into nitric oxide. Nitric oxide dilates your arteries, but more blood means more oxygen in the muscle. That's why those who eat tiger nuts feel they can walk twice the distance without feeling their legs burn. And the champion and supreme king is food 1, EFF, the supreme king of longevity. It is the food that has most surprised science. Teff is the smallest grain in the world, but it has the highest density of iron, calcium, and bioavailable protein. It contains all 8 essential amino acids. Study: Teff increases muscle oxygenation and reverses atrophy in the elderly in record time. It does what the egg tries to do, but with 4 times more mineral efficiency. The truth is that losing muscle is not a fate, it is a silent choice we make at every meal. Do you want to be the person who relies on a cane or the person who plays with the grandchildren on the living room floor? In a few years, the difference between you and many others your age won't be luck. It will be choice. The choice to take care of your body or ignore the signs. And that decision starts today, not what you put on your plate. The difference lies in these 10 foods and the courage to change decades-old habits. Now, I want you to do something important. If you have made it this far, you are part of the 1% that really cares about the future. Share this video with at least 2 people you love who are over 60. Let's create a chain of independence. And don't forget, comment on your age and which of these foods you will buy tomorrow. I will choose the best comments to respond to personally. Your new body starts with your next choice. I am Dr. Andrew Collins. Let's go together towards active longevity.